Come on, show the movie!
Spider-Man T, what happened to your duo?
Is the other half?
You still figure out who you are?
Sometimes.
Yeah, and we're the Center.
Maniacs!
All right, y'all.
We're no late, but we're here to review Your Friend Hood Spider-Man, episodes 1 and 2.
Hey, man, he's back again, but this time he's animated.
Ooh. I really like the comic book variation they're doing right now.
Yes, it's very 60s inspired.
Oh, and the song they use, the intro?
Oh, yeah. It's like obviously the mix of the classic, and then they have a little hip-hop flavor to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, again, we're going to do episodes 1 first, then episode 2 next. We're going to do like a straight line of what we saw, what we noticed, what we liked about it, you know?
Yes.
I'm here for it.
Yes. So, you want to start?
Yeah, okay. So, first of all, this is not the MCU Spider-Man, obviously. This is like its own separate thing, all right?
Yeah. Tom Holland does not voice. I think the actor that voiced him is Hudson something.
Something like that,
Yeah. So he does not. So Tom Holland does not voice. For those who are confused, you know, we're setting it clear right now. He does not voice his Spider-Man.
Yeah, and this Spider-Man clearly it's off its own thing.
Yes.
It's its own
I mean, like I'll say this, right? Like, it's his own thing, but they do make connections to the
there
overall...
are hints to it. Yeah, it's like its own separate branch of time. Yeah,
it's its own separate branch of time, but they do reference things that has happened in the MCU.
Yeah.
But it's in a way it's like it's I don't say reverse. Maybe in a way it is
just a
reverse.
what if, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So it's basically like a what if scenario, but this time it's in a instead of it just being like different stories. It's just one big story. You know
So first of all, Peter, Uncle Ben, Peter's uncle.
Yeah.
He died before he got his powers.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. It's completely different now. Yeah.
His origin story isn't like I went to a science trip and got my thing. He basically gets his powers through another character.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Not Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. He fights a symbiote-like creature.
Yeah, and I thought it looks kind of like Venom, but not really.
It did look like Venom.
Yeah, but it was like Spider-Man gets his powers because
from a spider from that world where Doctor Strange came from.
Right.
So I think Doctor Strange will make a comeback. Oh my god! First of all, I love the Doctor Strange fight. It was just awesome, classic, and the mustache, was just good.
And for those who are asking again, no, that's not voiced by Benedict Cumberbatch. No. You know what I'm saying? I think the only person that is actually going to be the only two people that are going to be voicing like their respective characters, Charlie Cox as Daredevil, because I heard he's going to be in the series, and Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. They're the only two that are coming back, but everybody else completely new.
Yeah. Look, there's no Ned here either. He's replaced by Nico.
Oh yeah, well, she is Asian though, so you get that too.
You got me there, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they do have, like I said, this is like a completely, like, it's still Spider-Man, but once again, it's like a breath of fresh air. You know how he gets his powers. Again, a spider comes through, like you said, through the portal that Doctor Strange was fighting and stuff, and also
it's more street level Spider-Man, I want to say.
And thank you for mentioning that. Because what they're doing with Spider-Man 4, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh my god.
Because that shit is like some Star Wars shit.
Okay, for now, let's stay here on top of episode 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked it. It was really good, good intro to the story overall.
I like, this...
Also, I like seeing May alive again. It's good to feel in the heart.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this TV series, what I love about it is that it's back to the street level. And while you do see some familiar things, of course you're going to see some familiar things, they still do something. They still manage to make it fresh. It's like what they do with Batman. Like, yeah, Batman and Spider-Man, those two properties will forever be milked out. But as long as you do something fresh with them, that's all that matters. Harry is black.
So is Norman.
So, exactly. So,
I used to joke about his design. He was supposed to be lesbian because the way his design's kind of...
Oh, yeah, his design kind of looks like androgynous or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not
it's
wrong
funny,
with that.
it's
Just,
funny
you know.
because it's funny because I didn't think that because I know black people that have hairstyles like that, so I never thought that. But I guess
Maybe it's a different perspective. I don't know.
but I'm hearing that people are saying that it kind of reminds them of like some LGBT. I mean, look, if that's your perspective, that's cool. I didn't see it that way, but I like how they didn't call attention to it. It's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like this is who Harry is.
Oh, and don't forget, I was saying Lonnie. Lonnie.
Oh yeah, Lonnie Lincoln.
There we go.
For those who are comic book kids, you know that's Tombstone.
Oh my God! And do not sleep on Tombstone. He is a powerhouse.
He I like how they retooled him as like this high school star, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you know, and one of the things I wanted to address is that Peter Parker, he's historically known as a guy that gets bullied in school.
He's kind of popular, honestly.
Yeah, he like they actually treat him like
Respect.
With respect because let's be fair, like in today's society, you don't really have like the typical
Those
school,
kind of bullies.
Yeah, you don't have those typical.
No offense, you guys have been aged out of the system.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Not to say that there isn't bullying, but it's not to the level that you
It was
see.
back then, yeah.
Yeah, you're not watching like an after school special of like, oh my god, look at the meanie bully, you know, going against the tiny kid, and the tiny kid has to, you know, push back. No, you don't really see that. Lonnie treats him with respect. Matter of fact, this is a school that's full of smart people. So
Yeah.
Even though yes, like Lonnie is the football star, he himself is also smart.
Yeah, he's
too.
not dumb. He's not a genius like Peter, of course.
You know, he's not a genius, but he's still smart. And I liked how like they kind of like play off, they kind of break that stereotype. Like, oh, you think just because I'm a jock, I'm supposed to be this meathead? No, and he's actually, and honestly, him and I'm gonna get to the other one later, Norman. Like those two are my favorite characters because Lonnie is like a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? Which, like I said,
Who's dating Peter's babysitter?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I actually, like, yeah, even though it's supposed to be like, oh man, like, Peter can't get the girl of his dreams, I actually root for the couple.
Yeah, no
like,
offense, man. She's 3 years older than you. Why would she date a freshman?
That too, you know what I'm saying? And also, it's just like, they're really good together. You know, they actually care for each other.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we know how that's going to end.
But that's what I'm saying. I liked how, like, the character development of Lonnie, because, like I said, if you know who Lonnie is in the comic books, you know that he's a very
Formidable.
very white, formidable villain.
Oh, yeah.
And
More than once, he has bitch slapped Spider-Man across a room.
Yes. And
More
if
than
you
once.
and if you didn't catch what I said, yes, he becomes albino.
No,
So-
he becomes like cement. I don't know what it is.
No, he's albino. Like he literally loses all pigmentation of his skin.
Yeah, but isn't albino more natural? That's how I said.
Okay, well, either way, he becomes like Morbius. He becomes vampire looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, this is great because they're sowing the seeds for a tragic downfall. you
Yeah,
know?
unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
always that way. Oh, but wait.
Wait, before you go on, Norman Osborn, that motherfucker, man, finally, you know, first of all, they gave him waves. You know what I'm saying? I've always wanted to see the waves happen. Well, we the last time we saw it in animated form was in the 90s
Yeah.
TV series, you know, and after that we've
In the
never
comics, there's been a lot. So
no, but I'm saying in media, we've
Right.
never seen that. But now, besides the TV series, but now we get to see it. And honestly, I like that he's black. This ain't no woke stuff. I feel like it's more appropriate for a black guy to have waves. You know what I'm
It'd be
saying?
different. I don't care.
And he's voiced by the great Coleman Domingo. You know what I'm saying? If you, for those you don't know, actors, you know, actor heads and stuff like that, you know that this dude's a great actor. So yeah.
Oh, but we got to talk about one thing. We got to talk about one thing first for the next episode. The suit.
Oh yes.
Dude, it looks like it was built by a teenager who has limited income, which is fine. I love
that. You know what I'm saying? Because
It's
I mean, they for briefly they showed that for Tom Holland before he got upgraded by.
Yeah,
Tony
but this
Stark.
one's it's different though. The fluid comes like out of his wrist like a tube in his back.
This is way more broke than the MCU version. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because again. When you watch the earlier Spider-Man movies, like with Tobey, no disrespect because those are classic, but Tobey Maguire and even Andrew Garfield, they did show like how he uses like Oscorp tech, but the suit thing is just like no way.
It's
like,
all Peter.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Like you need some high level security. Like I can get away with the fact that okay, you can make web fluid through like through science things like in school, whatever, cool. But the material to make your suit, no, you need some high level security clearance for that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they never like caught his ass for that.
Oh yeah, but again, the ending of episode 1, frame for frame what was in Civil War and Peter's introduction. Just replace Tony Stark with Norman Osborn.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's kind of like reverse in a way because it's just like
It's gonna be again like a what if scenario.
they whatchamacallit, they reference like things that have happened in MCU, but since it's a different dimension, it's kind of flipped.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they basically like Norman Osborn is the new Tony Stark for this dude. You know what I'm saying? But I like that flip because, Tony, he's a guy that really wants to steer him in the right direction. But we all know Norman Osborn.
He was more hands off though.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see though.
But Norman is a guy that, there's always nefarious purposes. So that's gonna be an interesting dynamic.
Yeah. All right, now episode 2. Okay, so it was a classic, juggling work, school, and friendship along with superheroing. So he's struggling a lot. That's the whole Peter Parker thing, even from the comics back in the 60s. Him just struggling and failing to keep up his personal life.
And they kind of hint that like his friend Nico, like this, because in the MCU, Ned knows that he's Spider-Man, so it's easier. But this one, she doesn't know that he's Spider-Man. I think at some point she will know.
Yeah, of course, obviously, every time.
Yeah, she will know. But right now it's just like, oh man, like Peter, he's kind of blowing me off and everything like that.
Yeah, and now there's a whole now he's doing internship. We see several new awesome characters.
Oh, awesome characters that if you're a comic book head, you should know.
Oh yeah. First, we see Dr. Connors.
Okay. We've seen the Lizard. Excuse me.
She's not the Lizard yet.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They've gender swapped the Lizard because typically the Lizard is a man, is a white male.
Yeah.
But they gender swapped him to make her black or Indian, whatever she is, with no arm. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's Dr. Connors. I think Dr. Connors. I don't think of the race or that. I think about he's missing an arm and working on regrowing it back. And stuff
but so again, the Lizard the Lizard makes an appearance here. Not obviously not the big green, but the character itself. Yeah. Amadeus Cho.
Oh, dude, yeah. Spoiler for comic readers. Actually, doesn't matter. He was once the Hulk for a period of time. He might still have Hulk powers.
He might become the totally awesome Hulk. You know what I'm saying? For those who because
he's essentially a genius actually in the comic books as well. He's like the top.
Yeah. No, he's I mean, they're all everybody working on Oscorp are smart people. So for those wondering, okay, damn, like okay, when is he gonna become the Hulk or whatever like that?
He might not.
He might not this season, but in future seasons, everything like that, like however long this goes on, I believe that we will see the totally awesome Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just laying the groundwork for what's to come in the future. And but the thing is, I liked how while they're showing like these characters and stuff, they still weave into the story. It's not just here's a cameo there and here's another cameo there. Like everything is
So the person's internship group,
right? Everything serves a purpose for telling a good story.
Yeah, because right now I'm this channel. He's like the arrogant, little shit who thinks he's top shit there. I mean, he kind of is honestly though.
I mean, he's a genius.
Yeah, they're all geniuses. Yeah. Oh, what's her name? The girl from Wakanda.
Oh, that isn't Shuri.
No. But what's her name?
I forget her name. But
that's a good world building thing that they're doing right now.
Right. So they reference again Wakanda, and they reference a scientist from there that worked at the internship. So, and I don't know who the other one is. I don't know if she's a character herself too. Like
I don't remember.
Yeah, but again, like there's characters that you see, and there's characters that you don't see. I mean, sorry, not don't see. There's characters that you see that and that and if you've seen them in other media, and there's more obscure characters if you're a comic book head.
Exactly.
That appear in here too.
No, but she has the funniest interaction with Peter. Peter said he likes watching fire burn. He's like, okay, I'm a little worried now. I'm gonna hide the matches.
First of all, Peter gotta work on his excuses. Cause I'm like, bro, I could easily say why. Like, I gotta do.
He's
something.
not the worst Spider-Man with the worst excuses. He's not the Spider-Man with the worst excuses. Remember Miles? Who's Morales?
Oh well, yeah, like I could easily be like, oh man, look, my aunt is sick, I gotta go. Like he could have said anything, but he gotta say, oh yeah, I like fires. Like what? But then again, it shows you just how awkward
he's in general.
Yeah,
because Peter Parker, he's not a cool guy even in his best of days.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the fire villain who was a dumbass who burned down the wrong building. How do you do
You know what I'm
that?
saying? And I like how you know, the fight scenes in here are
They're
amazing.
good, man. Oh man, he's seeing little dog. I love those little details. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like the fight scenes in here are great. You know, but also they have that perfect balance
And
of,
you tell Peter's still rookie.
yeah, as I'm saying, I love that. You know what I'm saying? This is year one, and I like how they show that perfect balance of, you know, it's thrilling but also fun at the same time.
Yeah, oh
you
yeah,
know?
definitely, yeah. And of course, the ending scene. Norman knows. God
Yes.
damn.
Again, it's flipped. Just like how Tony knew, it's the same thing with Norman. You know what I'm saying? And which again, it creates an interesting dynamic now because it's like, bro, I know your identity now. You know what I'm saying? I had that over your head because when he becomes a villain, you know, that's,
I mean,
that's
in the comics, he hasn't been a villain for a couple of years now.
He gonna be a
it's
villain.
always
He gonna be a villain. He
Yeah, but
gonna
now
be a
he
villain.
knows his identity. You know, so it's gonna be a whole thing about it.
Right.
But yeah, that's our review. Okay, the first 2 episodes. What do you think? What'd you like about it so far? That was the best part of it.
I mean, shit. The best I could tell you, my favorite characters are Lonnie and Norman. And everything else, you know, I love the interaction between Peter and his friend Nico. Peter's interaction with Aunt May. Like I think everybody gets to shine. The animation is vibrant.
Dude,
and
I love the way animation. It looks like a comic book come to life.
It's again, like I feel like again this is like how Into the Spider-Verse was revolutionary. The same
Of course,
thing with this.
yeah. It's fun. You know, this is what people should do about this kind of stuff. This kind of media. Just enjoy it. Come on, just have fun. This is just a show people are gonna watch for years and enjoy it and be fun. You know, this is the kids Spider-Man now. Okay, this is a new generation. Every like couple years, the new Spider-Man show to get kids into this. This is a new one because this is the first Disney MCU made Spider-Man cartoon. That's a mouthful. Wait, yeah, exactly. But again, enjoy the show. Comment on here if you like the show or don't like the show. What you like about it, what don't you like about it.
And let us know.
Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That always helps the channel.
And we out.
Peace.